You got a good background, I
Um,
must say.
yeah, well, this is obviously the one of the teams that I support, and one of the teams that is near and dear to my heart. And I'm very sad that um, they're not playing right now, because that's one of the highlights of my off season every year, is getting to go to Atlanta United games when I'm back home in Atlanta. So it's giving me a little comfort during these trying times.
I guess I'll start with Reid. I know you've been doing. We were talking a little bit. You're doing some home remodeling, but you also have some things that you didn't expect to be staying with you as well.
That's right. Yeah. So the big thing that I've been tackling the past couple weeks are these dang carpenter bees. They're unbelievable. And I think I went to Home Depot like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and it's this little box is maybe five by 4. It's a tiny box with a little plastic thing on the bottom of it, and you just set it up where they're digging. You just put it on a ledge or something, and they find their way into it. And apparently when they can climb up in, and they go down into the little trap, and they die. And apparently when more of them get in there and more of them die in the box, that it attracts more bees. So I've got one in the front of the house and one on the back deck, and there's I think each trap has 20 bees in it in 2 weeks.
Are they
it's incredible. Big? I mean,
are they big?
Carpenter bees are pretty big, yeah. I mean, I think they're big. They're big bees.
You're like Dwight Schrute. You're now you have.
I'd say they're
no bees.
An inch long. Is that big?
That seems like a pretty terrifying.
I mean, they're pretty thick.
Have you been stung? Have you been stung?
I have not been stung.
Okay.
I don't think carpenter bees sting. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I'm not a zoologist.
I don't want to find out.
Yeah, let's put it that way. All right, so have you been gaming at all? What have you been up to?
I've been gaming occasionally. Obviously big into the FIFA world. That's kind of my world. I know a lot of I saw Feliciano and Josh and a bunch of guys are playing the new Call of Duty. I don't entertain that as much. I never played Fortnite much. I do like Call of Duty. I play, I just don't have it. I would much rather stick to FIFA because that's what I'm missing the most right now, and baseball. But yeah, sticking to FIFA. And then I watched an episode of Tiger King. It lost me.
What?
It didn't capture me.
Really?
No, I wasn't feeling it. Wasn't digging it. I might finish it at a later time, maybe when all of the hype around it goes down a little bit. But
that's a hot take.
I did see Dan's tweets about Ozark, and
yes.
I love Ozark, but
yes.
I watched the first 2 seasons so long ago that I before I watch 3, I'm going back and watching the end of season 2. So I'm trying to refill myself in on all the characters, who owns what land, who's who's
alive,
all that kind of, who's alive, seriously. So yeah, so without spoiling anything,
no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
But that's exactly right, Reid, because I was late to the Ozark game, and then I got into it, and I was like, oh, there's a new season starting, this is perfect. And then somebody told me there was a 2-year hiatus where they didn't have the show.
I was about to say it had to have been a long time.
Yeah.
Because I all I remembered was that I loved it. I binged the first 2 seasons when I originally watched it, but it had to have been a year and a half at least ago since I've watched it. Because I watched the 2-minute preview or recap of season 2 or whatever, before you watch season 3, and nothing jogged my memory. I was like, I don't remember. I was like, I remember a couple names, but I don't remember any of the storyline. So I'm gonna have to watch a few episodes before I start season 3.
Favorite character, real quick. Who is it?
Marty Bird for sure.
Ruth. It's
He's
got to
just
be Ruth.
I mean, he's the main guy, but he's so
it's
good.
Ruth.
See, I don't watch.
Ruth is awesome. Ruth
I
is
don't
awesome.
watch that show.
I didn't like Ruth at first, but once she not to play spoiler, but once she kind of
Became
once you saw that she was like in on it and she kind of had a good like a good side to her, then yeah.
All right,
For
well,
buckle up for season 3, Reid.
all right, well, we don't want to do too many spoilers. So, have you been cooking at all? Have you found a new hobby?
Well, I don't know, not too much cooking, I guess. Definitely hopping on the grill every now and then.
All right.
Try to keep my socials up with my grilling. Unfortunately, my smoker is in Buffalo, so I can't do a ton of briskets or anything like that. But I did some ribs on the grill. Like to do burgers all the time. Kind of mix and match the marinades and recipes. So my brother certainly enjoys it. So.
Oh, have you been quarantined with him as well?
Yes. Yeah. He's living here with me while he's doing his training and stuff. So we kind of been doing a lot of stuff together.
Nice. So are you, oh, go ahead, Dan.
No, I insist.
No. Oh, okay. I was just to say, so do you have like a signature sauce or like dry rub for the grill or anything like that?
So my fiance, Erica, got me a man crate.
I've gotten one of those.
This is not an ad. Man crate,
No,
but feel free to be, feel free if the sponsors listening. She got me a man crate of like it's like the grilling package, and it came with like, some gloves and some sauces and some dry rubs, meat claws, you name it. It was all in there. And yeah, like when you pick up a big, it's like you stick it in there. It's kind of like
it's just intimidating.
The things that you put on the end of a corn on the cob.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The stickers,
yeah.
But they're big, like claws for meat.
Okay.
So it's Rufus Teague dry rub. That's kind of what I've been using. It's delicious. It's phenomenal.
I had a man crate.
There's a local barbecue here in Georgia called Fox Brothers. They have a good barbecue rub that we've been using as well. So kind of just whatever I have, whatever I can find.
Any movies that you've been diving back into and watching, or anything that you've had pique your interest?
So we go back and forth a lot between myself, my brother, and my fiance when we sit down to choose movies at night. And she's sitting over here listening to me. But so I'll name 3 movies that we've watched. We watched Just Mercy with Jamie Foxx. That was awesome. We watched Bridesmaids for the upteenth time, and then we just watched Like a Boss with Rose Byrne and the girl from Girls Trip, I think is what if y'all have seen that.
I haven't.
Where they go to New Orleans for the Essence Festival. It's the real funny loud girl. It was hilarious. Yeah, it was really, really good. But just it goes to show kind of who is making the movie decisions. 2 out of 3 are
good taste.
I can just picture the Ferguson household just cuddled up on the couch, ready to watch movie. It's like full Ferguson. This is great.
Were you expecting this much quality time between the 3 of you guys?
I wasn't, honestly. I was not. And yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, and to make it even better, the dog Buck, he is just loving all of these walks that we're taking him on because we literally have nothing else to do. Wake up, eat breakfast, work out, and then it's like, okay, you can't play FIFA forever, so you eventually have to take the dog on a lengthy walk. So,
well, I appreciate it, Reid. We appreciate it. Thanks so much for taking some time. I hope you get some chance to grill, and hopefully you're working out and everything will get back to normal and we can see you back in Buffalo soon. So really appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Take care. Stay safe. We'll see you back at Orchard Park sometime soon. For Jenna Cottrell, Reid Ferguson, and myself, thanks for watching on BuffaloPlus.com.